Alright, hello and welcome to another video. This is my third time recording this. The first time, OBS just didn't start the recording. The second time, the audio was bugged. Because every time you update OBS, it messes up the audio input. So I had to fix that. And so now, this is my third time recording this video. So I'm going to try and keep it a little bit short. Directors take competitive updates for Season 12. Gavin Winter from the Systems team here. You probably learned at this point if he's talking, he's going to explain topics in detail more than anyone asked for. Alright, so basically there's updates to the Avoid system. There's a new competitive reward, FLASHPOINT updates, and other stuff that we'll get into. In Season 9, we talked about how we wanted to make each new competitive year a big event for the game, but we also mentioned that our mid-year patch would be bigger than others too. Now, the 10th patch, we consider that mid-year, right? Alright, updates to avoid a teammate. Let's start with the feel-good feature everyone will be excited about. Yes sir, I'm excited about this. 3 perma avoid slots. 3 pinned avoid slots that allow you to permanently avoid a player. 15 avoid slots in total. Alright. Unlike our old avoid slots, these pin slots never time out. Huge. The other 12 quote-unquote recent avoid slots time out after 7 days like our previous system. They also use a priority system that takes many factors into account in determining whether an avoided player can be placed in a match with you. That means you can't get them in your game at all. Or at least that's what I'm taking from it. You can't get them on your team or on the enemy team, which is huge. For most of our players, these recent avoid slots function the same as our previous avoid slots, effectively always preventing these players from being placed in your match. It is important to note that it's still possible to get players in recent avoid slots in your matches though. This can happen when you're at very high rank or if you're in lower population regions during off hours. That makes sense, you know. Something's gonna slip through the cracks. Oh well. As queue times increase, we'll slowly begin ignoring players at the bottom of the recent list. You can reset the duration of each player on the recent list individually, sending them back to the top of the recent list. The new system also automatically replaces the player with the shortest duration on your recent list if the list is full. That is awesome. No more having to micromanage the list. Huge. Introducing competitive drives. This is exciting. A drive is a new type of competitive event we'll run. For the first time this season, our first drive will start near the end of the season and will take place over a weekend. During that time, every match you play in competitive play role queue, no open queue, is a chance to earn rewards. When you win matches, you'll earn drive score and progress towards the next checkpoint. Each checkpoint has a reward. Some are big payouts of competitive points, but others are an all-new type of reward for Overwatch 2 that we call signatures. They frame your battle tag with a unique visual backing that will make your accomplishments stand out until our next drive. Here's some Here's some examples. That one pretty basic, but it's cool they're adding this. Like I love that they're adding this. More like incentivizes you to play ranked at the end of the season, which end of season, notoriously, games are bad. You got throwers, you got hackers, all that shit. So it incentivizes you to play then. Also, this right here, why does the layout look like that? That's weird, huh? Resetting the ranks. At first, I was like, wait, why? But now it makes a lot of sense. Start of Season 12 will be a soft rank reset like the one deployed in Season 9. This means we'll be decaying everyone's rank and moving all ranks closer to the average rank. We think that whenever we make bigger gameplay changes, like the ones discussed in this blog, a whole new game mode like Clash, and hero balance changes, it makes sense to enable placements and give players a chance to push for a new career high. Now, they're making health changes to supports and DPS. The only one I know of for certain is Juno. Juno is down from 250 to 225 health. So they're going to be doing something similar to that to a lot of heroes. There's a new game mode, new hero, hence the rank reset, which makes sense. Rank resets are also the only time we can redefine the thresholds of our ranks. And while we are much happier with the rank distribution after Season 9, there is still some work we want to do. Champion was almost impossible to achieve. I'm not that high rank, so I personally wouldn't know, but from what I've seen, yeah, no, Champion off the table. Champion, Grandmaster, and Master all have fewer players than we think they should, so we remodeled our target rank distribution in our highest ranks. Voice crack? Whoa. Whoa again. We also still had a few too many players in our lowest ranks, so the distribution has changed a bit too. Most of our highest and lowest ranked players will find themselves achieving new peaks after this reset. The combinations of techniques we're using in the reset gives everyone an opportunity to prove they're higher ranked than they've ever been. This just sounds like they're trying to get the hard-stuck bronze players out of bronze. So, overall, everyone should be going up in rank. Maybe I could reach diamond, who knows? We will see. Introducing Wave Respawn. You might remember from Season 7 that the goal of Group Respawn was to reduce the occurrences of one-side matches. Thanks to the amazing effort of our data analysts, we've learned a lot more about one-side matches since Season 7, and we have some good news to share. So Bronze it barely affected, Grandmaster it affected the most. Group Respawn made a bigger difference in reducing one-side matches than any change we've ever made. While Quick Play doesn't have visible ranks, we still use MMR to try to make the best matches we can. I get Masters players in my silver Quick Play lobbies. But anyways, I really don't care. I don't think there should be MMR. You'll get those games sometimes. As long as they're not sweating and Quick Play, who cares really? But anyways, that might be a hot take, but whatever. We were really surprised to learn that Group Respawn had the biggest impact at Champion and Grandmaster, and the lowest at Bronze. The system still made a significant difference at all ranks though. Grouping up with your team reduced the chance of being on the losing side of a one-sided match considerably. We believe it reduced the chance so much that helping our highest scale players do slightly more often had the highest impact. Also made it much harder for that random on your team to throw your games by trying to 1v5. That still happens all the time. Sorry if that was pretty loud. My bad, guys. So those things were great, but the biggest problem with Group Respawn was how dying first often led to getting quote-unquote buried by a long sequence of teammates dying in a row, making your respawn time a lot longer. This meant that respawn times were generally shorter, but it also meant yours was longer. Wave Respawn fixes that by ensuring your respawn time will always be shorter than the default if another hero was already dead. Alright, default respawn time increased from 10 to 12, okay, Overtime respawn increased from 13 to 14. Wave respawn disabled in overtime. Overtime respawn time is now increased in Flashpoint. Huge. Should make Flashpoint feel a lot better. And the first hero on a team dies to start a new wave for their team. Any hero that dies within 6 seconds of waves starting joins that wave. A hero joining a wave will respawn at the exact same time as the hero that started the wave. This means that the respawn time of heroes joining the wave can be as long as 12 seconds if they died at the same time as the first hero, or as short as 6 seconds if they just catch the end of the wave. I feel like that could lead to some interesting strategies in high-level play. I could be wrong though. If a hero starts a wave and no other heroes join the wave, when their respawn time reaches 6 seconds remaining, we subtract 2 seconds from their respawn time. This means that they respawn 10 seconds, our default respawn time before Season 12. Wave respawn is also disabled when the payload is near the end of the track in Escort and Hybrid. The same time our existing anti-stall system activates. That's interesting. Even though the default respawn time has gone up, we expect respawn times to be lower on average in Season 12, because respawning alone is the same as before, and many heroes will be respawning in less than 10 seconds with their teammates. We like how these changes have led to more team fights in our playtests, and we're excited for fewer one-sided matches in competitive play. Most importantly though, we'll be listening to their feedback and monitoring the results of these changes to determine how we might improve respawning further in the future. That should be good. And an update for Flashpoint. Finally, we've noticed walking sims are a lot less popular these days, so we've added a speed boost to all spawn exits in Flashpoint. Flashpoint might actually be fun now. Think of these like the boost pads in your favorite party racing game. Passing through them will give you a significant short-term speed boost that will help you get back to the point faster, so you will be spending more time fighting and less time walking. Dealing damage or taking damage will immediately remove this buff, so if you're being spawn camped, speed buff won't have much of an impact. This boost won't let you break the 75 increased movement speed cap, so if your hero has a speed boost effect, the quote-unquote, it's not in quotes, but the quote-unquote sweatiest way to use it is to wait for the spawn door boost to wear off slightly first. If you stuck around through all my absurdity, thanks for reading and thanks for playing Overwatch 2. Let's make a great game. Alright, biggest takeaways. Flashpoint might not feel like such a drag now. The wave respawn, that's cool. I hope it makes games less one-sided. 'Cause one-sided games are only fun if you're winning, obviously, but still. The rank reset makes sense. Hero changes, new map, new hero. New game mode, sorry. The competitive signatures, the drive, that's sick. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna suck having to wait until the end of the season for it, but it'll be cool. The avoid list, thank God. Thank God, bro. Season 12 is shaping up to look like a pretty good season. I'm expecting diva nerfs, sadly. Well, I say sadly because I'm a diva main, but I'm expecting diva nerfs. There's the health nerfs for supports and DPS. Probably some buffs, some other nerfs. And yeah, that's the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Join the Discord if you'd like, link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.